What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk here, back with another video, and this is going to be a quick discussion on the Calgary Flames and their struggles in net. Now, I'm recording this on the 19th. You probably are going to see it on the 20th if you're watching this on the 21st or whatever. I can't predict numbers, so if the Flames have different numbers, they're not second in the Pacific Division, and some of these goaltending numbers have changed. I can't predict the future, but this was the time I had to record this video. So the big thing with the Flames is that this year they've looked better. They're getting production from their forwards, a lot of production from Lindholm, which is really good to see, Monahan, Gaudreau. They're getting good stuff from their blue line. The goaltending is an issue. Now, David Rittich has looked pretty good. His numbers, like I said, he's giving them what they need as a backup goaltender and probably should be their starting goaltender. He's 6-1-0 currently at the time I'm recording this, with a shutout and a 1.92 goals against average and a .933 save percentage. That's very good. Also, my buddy Audie James posted a video about the Flames through 20 games. When you're watching this, it would probably be yesterday that he posted it, so go and check that out. And Mike Smith, he is currently 5-7-1 with one shutout, 3.48 goals against average, and an .876 save percentage. I mean, it's not good. When Mike Smith came in, actually it's funny, I just thought of this now. Mike Smith came in and is doing what Brian Elliott did for me. At first, when they got Brian Elliott, I was excited. He didn't do so well. Mike Smith comes in, he did okay at first, but now he's not doing so well. The Flames need another goaltender. So Sportsnet put out an article a couple days ago, and I just wanted to have a quick discussion on it. This video shouldn't be too long, but maybe these could be some of their options in goal. And this is not me saying, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is just my opinion. If you want to read the article, it's on Sportsnet. If you just type in Calgary Flames trade on Google, it'll probably pop up from 2 or 3 days ago. When you're searching, it'll probably be from 3 days ago. And let's see who wrote this one. So this was written by Rory Boylan. So if you want to check him out, it's the same on Twitter at Rory Boylan. If you want to question the guys that he put on this list, this is just the guys that he feels that, I mean, would make sense for Calgary, and some guys that are just kind of, you know, out of left field. And there are some facts to support each goaltender. So let's just quickly go through them and kind of I'll give my feedback personally, how I feel about if this were to happen. So the first one is one that I've tried to talk about before, and that's Sergei Bobrovsky from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, I believe the GM of that team is Jarmo Kekalainen. He was on Hockey Central at noon on the 19th when I'm recording this, because I watched it. He was talking about, you know, the potential of Panarin being moved and whatever. And I didn't hear too much about Bobrovsky because I was kind of preparing stuff and I was kind of busy. But, you know, Sportsnet has prepared something where they've done like a fake trade and said, oh, this is how it worked. They'd have to retain salary, this, that, and the other. This would be the best piece for them to get. If they wanted to get a goaltender, Sergei Bobrovsky is the guy they would want to get. But Columbus has been doing well this season. So to pry him away from Columbus would take a lot, probably too much. And he is a UFA at the end of this year, so if he doesn't believe that he wants to waive his no-move and go play for Calgary for the rest of the year and then re-sign with them, there's a lot of roadblocks in front of this. The no-move, the fact that he might not want to play in Calgary, and the off-season. If they give up too much, this will look like a failure. Rittich would come in, and I think they have a goalie named Gillies as well. That would probably come in too, or do they have Parsons too? I think they have some decent prospects that could come in, so it wouldn't be too much of a failure. They would remove Mike Smith's cap hit, but you'd probably give up quite a bit for Sergei Bobrovsky, so I'm not sure how that one would work. Corey Schneider, who has had a god-awful start to the year. His save percentage hasn't touched .900, and his save percentage hasn't touched .900. His goals against average, I believe, is still over 4. If you want to try to get him and be like, okay, this is the project, we want him to play better, there's a really good blue line in front of him, and New Jersey's a pretty decent team, so I can't see how Schneider has been this bad. But if they want to try it out in Calgary, I don't know. So the Flames have $12.4 million in cap space apparently next season. Tkachuk needs a new deal, so that's obviously going to take a chunk of it as well. But he's recovering from surgeries, Schneider is, and he has a $6 million cap hit for another 3 years after this season. So if he doesn't do well, then you have a problem with Schneider being in goal and not providing really good goaltending. That's $6 million that's on your cap. So that would be really tough. But if they did take that risk and, you know, made a trade with New Jersey and didn't have to give up too much, and then he played pretty decent for them, that would work. But it would be tough. Some other names on here that I'll talk about before I get to the one I wanted to talk about was Craig Anderson, who expressed that he could be traded or ask for a trade if Ottawa had too much drama. I don't think that he'll want to move since Ottawa hasn't been too bad. Another name is Ryan Miller. Apparently some stuff would have to do with his wife where I believe she's an actor or something like that. So Miller being taken out of Anaheim, can't see it happening, and I'm not sure if Calgary would want to give him a run. I don't know if he would provide them what they need, really. Charlie Lindgren from Montreal would be very interesting. You'd have to give up quite a bit for him. He's a young goaltender, and he's going to be behind Carey Price for years as his new deal is kicking in that Sportsnet obviously we all know about. But he has an .891 save percentage so far in the AHL at the time I'm recording this, and a 6-6 record. Again, these numbers could be different when you're watching it, but I don't know how that would work. They would probably have to give up a bit. Another name is Yaroslav Halak from Boston. We know Tuukka Rask has been struggling, and they may be able to get him out of there. But with Tuukka Rask not playing that well, and Halak actually giving them pretty good goaltending, can't see that happening. The one that I was interested in, my camera's dying, I'm going to have to go a bit quicker here, but Jimmy Howard. So he's having a pretty good start to the year. At the time I'm making this, he has like a .922 save percentage. He's actually having a good year. A lot of people figured he wouldn't. Elliot Friedman said that there might be some rumblings or rumors, whatever, and he said, again, it's just rumors that he might want to stay in Detroit to finish his career, sign a short-term, like 2-year deal, or whatever. I'm not sure when he wants to retire or whatever, but I don't know. You know, he's making a little bit more than Smith, but he's a UFA at the end of the season, so it wouldn't be too bad if he didn't work out. But that would be interesting. Jimmy Howard might actually provide Calgary with some solid goaltending. It would probably be better than Smith at this point in front of a really good blue line. Detroit gives up a lot of shots, so that would be interesting. But this was just a general discussion. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 4,000 subscribers. Leave your trade suggestions down below. Make sure to check out Audie James. Is Calgary going to trade for a goalie? We'll have to see. So make sure to click that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.